what's up everyone, it's Aaron here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon XY Wi-Fi Battle. I think this is Wi-Fi Battle number 12, or something like that, I forget. But anyways, as you can see, we have, our teams are, like, ridiculous. Oh, such threats. I decided, my team right now is actually a mix of two teams that I put together. And, his team is straight, flat out dangerous. So let's get on with the battle. La la la. Alright. So as I remember, I think I started off with a horrible matchup. Yeah, he started off with Scizor, which is actually a perfect Pokemon to start off with since it only has one weakness and it's like resistant to a whole bunch of others. So I actually started out with my my Whimsicott, and I decided to use Stun Spore on it because this thing is a beast. But it turns out this thing has a Lumberry, and then he bullet punched my Whimsicott. Now, that would have been horrible if my Whimsicott actually fainted, but he didn't. So I didn't take another chance to try to Stun Spore it again or anything. So I switched out into my Scizor. So, and then he actually switched out during that same exact turn. So we both switched out on that turn. And, now he has his, he switched out to his Venusaur, then he Mega Evolved with the almighty powerful Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur, do not shoot this thing now. This thing is a very, very good Pokemon. And it turns out this thing has Sleep Powder. And I didn't know people actually run Sleep Powder on Venusaur anymore. I know it used to be a big thing back, you know, before, but I didn't know people still run it. So, that's it actually caught me off guard completely. And, for some reason, I thought that he thought that I was going to switch out. So I stayed in. And this dude Flare Blitzed me, and I think one hit KO'd. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, that was a really, really dumb move. I should have obviously switched. But then everything I wanted to switch into, I don't know, can take a Flare Blitz about Darmanitan. Like, that's a free hit. And this thing is really, really fast. Like, I'll show you why later in the battle. But I switched out into my Milotic, and he switches into his Venusaur. Which I found really funny because I was going to Scald his Darmanitan, but he switched out, and I ended up burning the Venusaur, and I was like, yes, burnt that thing, even though it's more of a special attacker. So he goes for the Giga Drain, and as I believe, I went for the Mirror Coat, and took this thing out completely. So yeah, that was a really, really smart move on my part. Because when it comes to Mirror Coat, you have to know, like, which Pokemon are special attackers, which Pokemon are physical attackers. Else it won't work, because it won't work on physical moves. So I switch out into my Gengar, trying to take whatever this thing has. Oh yeah, it was obviously a Volt Switch. That's why I switched out, because I knew it was going to be a Volt Switch, because people run Volt Switch on this thing. Everybody runs Volt Switch on this thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's actually a very good move, but it's like kind of obvious to the point where, like, maybe you should use something else. You see, like, throw your opponent completely off guard, especially me, because I overthink stuff way too much. So anyways, I Mega Evolved. This is my first time using Mega Gengar, by the way, and he Fear Blitzed and completely took me out because I thought that my speed would outspeed him or something, but I was completely caught off guard. So I sent off my my Dragonite, and my Dragonite is multi-scale. So I decided to go for the Dragon Dance because I know I was going to take whatever this thing had. I think he was suspecting Earthquake, so that's why he sent out a Pokemon that can levitate. But I completely caught him off guard when I used the Dragon Dance. And you know a Dragon Dance Dragonite is nothing to play with. So I one hit shotted his Rotom Wash. And he sends out his Smurgle, and I was like, crap, I forgot this thing, he even ran this Smurgle. And you know what every Smurgle does. He has that focus sash, and with that spore. That focus sash spore, man. Like, oh, that's why I hate Smurgle. That's why a good move, I should start to run Arm Thrust, because Arm Thrust will actually take out a Pokemon like Smurgle, and the focus sash would like be completely useless. So I'm gonna see if I can run that. But then again, it's not really that good of a move. In my opinion anyways. But I should still run it because, you know, it will help out in situations like this. But anyways, he sends out his fairy type, and I was like, crap. And I didn't want to switch because, you know, this is a Dragon Dash Dragonite. I might not ever have a chance like this again. Well, in this battle. So he goes for the Moonblast, and my multi-scale actually made me survive pretty well. So I was like, yes. So this thing is still confused, and I'm surprised he even hit with the Earthquake. So I was like, hey, let me try my luck and see if I can use a move again. And it snapped out of confusion. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I was able to take out his Clefairy. I know he was like really mad because that's probably the only Pokemon that would have been able to take me out like with class. But look, it turns out this Darmanitan is faster than my Dragon Dance Dragonite. And I was like, yo, how fast is this thing? Because I know its attack is ridiculous. So I came to conclude that it's actually pretty fast. And the only thing that could really do anything to it is my Whimsicott, since it has the Prankster ability, and I would have priority over it. But he switched out, and I used Stun Spore on a Smeargle. Yeah, Smeargle isn't that like. I mean, the only thing I did was cut its speed in half, but I don't think it was going to do anything. I was going to let it do anything anyway. So I guess he didn't think that my Whimsicott had a fighting move, and I was able to take out Smeargle. He sends out his Scizor. I missed the Stun Spore, and he finished me off with a Bullet Punch. I was so mad. I was like, seriously, you may have cost me the game. But anyways, I sent out my Infernape, the ultimate Infernape, and I believe I go for the Swords Dance because I knew the Scizor has nothing on my Infernape. Oh, no, I went for the Earthquake. Oh, yeah, because I was suspecting him to switch into his Darmanitan so he can try to take whatever fire move I may have used. But it turns out he didn't. And, that really sucks. So I used Flare Blitz and, you know, one-shot at this thing because it's time for effective and stuff like that. So I was able to take out his Scizor, but my Infernape's HP is, like, really, really low. And I'm like, crap, and this Darmanitan is like faster than all my Pokemon. And he ends me off with the Rock Slide. Maybe if Infernape had more HP, he may have survived. I don't know. Maybe not, because this thing is a real threat. So this is my last Pokemon, Milotic, and as you can see, it's almost fainted. But he goes for the Rock Slide and he misses, and I was able to go up for the Recover. I was like, yes, I might actually have a chance. And then he goes for the Rock Slide. It actually hits me. And good game. Psych. Scald. I was able to take him out with the Scald. So just because he missed that Rock Slide cost him the rest of the game. And I was able to win. I know I caught all of you guys off guard. So yeah, that was a great Scalding victory. So it's funny because a few Wi-Fi battles ago, a friend of mine that I battled actually lost because he missed Rock Slide as well. So Rock Slide helped me out again, actually made me win again. So yeah, that was an awesome and epic battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Darren the Ultimate. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and like I said before, contact me, do PMs and stuff like that. I do have some Wi-Fi battles saved up by some of the subscribers that actually challenged me. And if any of you want to challenge me, feel free to contact me, do Twitter, comments, PM, whatever. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.